I'm Mrs. Armbruster. I teach physics at Bellevue West. I have a rescue who's a golden retriever mix named Tesla. Oh, Tesla's about 8 years old. We've had Tesla for coming up on 6 years. We think we adopted her when she was about 1.5 years. I always had pets growing up, and when I got married, I really wanted a dog, but my husband kept saying, no, we can't have a dog until we have a house. And we got a house in April 2017, and Tesla showed up about 3 weeks later. I just love, dogs, I just love the companionship they give you. I love that they're always very excited. I love that it's a built-in excuse that you have to exercise. I just think they're really fun. I feel like I knew a lot of the downsides of having a dog because I always grew up with a dog, but they are a full-time commitment. You have to make sure that you feed them regularly. You can't just disappear and go places for even a few hours because somebody needs to let the dog out to go to the bathroom and figure those things out. But overall, very few downsides, many more perks to having a dog. Tesla loves naps. She loves guarding the house. She gets very excited for walks. She doesn't really play with toys very much. She is not really a dog that plays very much fetch. I do have a 2-year-old, and she loves tea parties with the 2-year-old. She loves snacks and peanut butter. She hates fireworks and thunderstorms.
My name is Mr. Torres. I'm a teacher here at Bellevue West High School. I've been teaching for 16 years. I teach in social studies department, teach world history, AP world history, and comparative world religions. So I have a cat. My family, we have one cat. We recently had 2 cats, but one of them died recently. So we have one, and he's about 2 years old. His name is Noodle, and we got him for my little girl during the pandemic when they canceled school that 4th quarter. That summer, we ended up getting, a cat for her through the Humane Society, and so it was nice. There's more to the story, but yeah, so we have a cat. So what did I wish that I knew before I had a cat? Well, God, it's a good question. Years ago I had a cat when I was a little kid. Actually, we had a stray cat we took in, and the cat had a bunch of babies, and in our house, and then they were me and my brother named the kitten, and then we ended up keeping one, and then we ended up getting it declawed, and this was at a time when that was more acceptable, and I think I wish that I would have known early on that you probably shouldn't be doing that, that's not appropriate, so we don't do that anymore, but yeah, I know that the litter box is annoying, and I don't know what to say, yeah. So the cat likes food, and our cat Noodle enjoys eating food and also enjoys playing and laying on you and stuff like that. He'll get right up in your business right when you're trying to do something, if you're trying to read or do schoolwork or whatever. He's that seems like that's the moment he wants to crawl all over you and stuff like that, but he's a good cat, and he doesn't bite, and he doesn't hiss. He's totally loving cat, I would highly recommend cats. I think they're much easier to deal with than dogs. I've had several dogs. Well, I've had 2 dogs, and not that there's anything wrong with dogs, but cats are more they can take care of themselves, you could, go out of town and leave the toilet lid open. Not that anybody would do that, and the cat would somehow survive. The dog, I don't know what they would do. Eat their paw. I don't know. I'm not an expert on these things, but I don't know. I think cats are better than dogs in a lot of ways. Not to defend any dog people in the world, because dogs, I think, are good animals as well. But as far as convenience, plus they do have a litter box, but if you had a backyard, I don't know, and I can see in the wintertime or in the fall, the dog going out there and just totally setting off, putting all these landmines out there, and then it's you have to go out and clean that up, and nobody wants to do that. At least a litter box, it's right there, and that's all you have to deal with, right?